Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic. I got it right this time. Don't you worry. I know what game I'm playing, Mission. Don't you look at me like that. I know exactly what game I'm playing. And when last we left off, Karth demonstrated that he is incapable of getting along with anyone. He got in a fight with me, and then he got in a fight with Mission. And it was, honestly, really lame. Really, really lame of him. This is a Sith soldier corpse. It has Rakghoul serum, of course. Right after and a beam splitter. It has everything you could possibly want, and a blaster rifle. It's just great. That's just great. So with that Rakghoul serum, I now need to go back upstairs. Once again. That's not really the most helpful thing in the world. But, you know, I also need to explore over there. But we are going to return to the hideout. Because I think we can return to hideout, and then I'm hoping... Oh. Hey, cool. For one, gonna talk to this guy, see what he's got for sale real fast. So he has a heavy combat suit. It's a little bit better than a standard combat suit. Not a lot, but a little bit better. Infinite frag grenades, but they cost 88. The other ones were 60. They do only do 20 points of damage, so it's not really a lot of damage, but oh well. Anyways, we are going to leave. I think the way out's over here, yeah. I'm hoping I don't have to walk all the way back just because I'm gonna go do this, turn this into the doctor. But I might very well have to. I don't know yet. Does the map say return to... Yeah, I'm going to have to walk all the way back. That's kind of unfortunate.
Hey Karth, can I talk to you for a second?
Are you ready to have a civil chat? Or is this going to be another childish tantrum?
Tantrum? I'm trying to apologize, you nerf herder. I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get mad at you. It's just that I'm sick of everyone treating me like I'm a helpless kid.
Yeah, I know. And I'm sorry about what I said, too. I'm just a little on edge lately. Not surprising considering all we've been through, but I shouldn't take it out on you.
It's about time you two made up.
Mission, you have to know that we don't think you're helpless. I mean, look where we are. Look at what we're doing. You're not just along for the ride. We need you.
You really mean it, don't you? Nobody's ever said anything like that to me before. Not even Big Z. He might think it, but he's not really one for words, you know. Thanks, Karth.
Well, it's no big deal. I mean, I know how it is. Sometimes you just need to hear a few words of encouragement. Kids are like that.
Kids are like that? Listen, you... Oh, I get it. Okay, you got me. You're pretty funny, Karth. For an old guy. Come on, geezer. Let's get back to what we were doing.
Alright, so let's go ahead and come on in here and be like, hey Zelka, what's
Welcome
up?
back. Are you in need of healing or medical supplies?
I have the serum to cure the Rakghoul disease.
You have the serum? Impossible. How did you get this? No, wait, I don't really want to know. Can I see it? The serum, I mean? I need to see if there's enough for me to analyze it so I can start producing it in mass quantities.
Here you go.
Let me see. Yes, this is it. A cure for the Rakghoul disease. With this sample, I can make enough serum for everyone. The people of Terrace owe you a debt they can never repay. Please, take this small reward. It isn't much, but it's all I could afford. A few credits and 2 spare med packs.
That's it? After all the trouble I went to?
I'm sorry, but all my credits are spent trying to keep this medical facility operating. I can't spare any more.
Thank you, Zelka. That would be fine.
I appreciate everything you've done. There are many who would have sold the serum to the crime lord Davik for a much higher sum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Let me take a look at what you got
Of
for
course.
sale.
Just step over here and I'll show you what I have in stock.
Yeah, we need a few more antidotes. I can't do level 3 ones, but I can do level 2 ones if I wanted to. Why can I buy the Rakghoul serum from him? I'm not sure why that's there. That would be really nice, but I can't do level 3 implants, so... Cool, he gave us a whole 50 credits.
Blew it. If you'd brought that Rakghoul serum to Zax, you would have made it worth your while. No, you had to go and do the honorable thing.
Yeah,
You blew it.
I did. Get out of here. No one likes you. Okay, there's probably people who like him. But I don't like him. I don't think he's a cool person at all. Still gotta walk all the way back. It's pretty unfortunate. It's definitely farther than you'd like it to be. This is the cantina. This isn't even the right way. It's not even the right way. That's unfortunate. I was closer when I was over there. Oh my gosh. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. No, actually, I think you get a lot of your team on this planet. Now that I think about it. Because you get Karth, and then you get Mission. And then, you know, spoiler alert, you get Zalbag. We are going to successfully save him. I mean, you know. It's, I don't know. It seems pretty obvious to me, but... And then you get, like, 2 more, I think? Okay.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
Want to know a little more about you, Mission.
Really? You want to know about me? Nobody's ever really been interested in me before. What do you want to know?
Where are your parents? Don't you have a family?
Big Z's my family, you know? My parents, well, I guess they're dead. It was just me on my own until the day I saw Zalbar in the lower city. I could tell right away he was in trouble. This was before the gang wars were out of hand. But even then, the Volkers were scum. A few of them were hassling Big Z, trying to pick a fight, but he wasn't looking for trouble.
Would want to pick a fight with a Wookiee.
Hey, nobody said the Volkers were smart, but there were 3 of them, so maybe they figured they could handle him. I don't know. Anyway, I don't like the Volkers at the best of times. And when I saw them picking on this poor Wookiee, all alone on a strange planet, overwhelmed by the big city, I just lost it. I screamed out, "Leave him alone, you core slimes!" and charged right at them. Well, one of them saw me coming and slapped me so hard he just about knocked me cold.
Could your story be more boring? I've heard enough. You're lucky he didn't fry you with a blaster.
Hey, I don't need a lecture from you. You ain't my mother. I knew what I was doing. Those Volkers didn't scare me. They're nothing but cowards. I knew how to deal with them. Of course, I never got the chance. I guess Zalbar didn't like seeing me get smacked around. He let out this howl and yanked that Volker a meter up off the ground and held him there by his throat.
What did the other 2 Volkers do?
The other 2 screamed and ran off. Can't say I blame them. The first time you see an angry Wookiee up close, it isn't a pretty sight. I thought Zalbar was gonna rip that punk's arms off and beat him to death with his own fists. The Volker was so scared, he fainted. Or maybe it was Big Z's breath just knocked him out. I keep telling Zalbar to brush those choppers of his, but he never listens. Just stay upwind when he's speaking and you'll be fine. Anyway, I knew those Vokers would be back with
Great.
friends, so I grabbed Zalbar and we took off. Ever since then, we've been a team. We look out for each other, you know?
How did Zalbar end up on Terrace?
He was fleeing some kind of trouble back on Kashyyyk. That's all I know, really. Big Z doesn't like to talk about it. In case you didn't notice, he's the strong, silent type. Doesn't much matter to me, though. I accept him for what he is, not what he was. Me and Zalbar like to live in the present.
How did you survive before you met Zalbar?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You think I can't take care of myself? I've got street smarts. I know how to get by on my own. In fact, I look out for Zalbar more than he looks out for me, you know? Big Z's a little bit too gullible to make it alone on the mean streets of the lower city.
Oh, alright. We should get back to the task at
Yeah,
hand.
I suppose you're right. Like I used to tell my brother, fast talk and slick words don't get the job done.
Didn't know you had a brother.
My brother's a touchy subject, you know. It just so happens, I don't really feel like talking about him right now. Nothing personal. Let's just get back to the business plan, okay?
Okay. I have a long ways to walk. You guys keep having conversations. It makes it hard. Oh my gosh.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
Really? Want to talk about your brother, apparently.
I was a little snappish when we last talked. I'm sorry about that. I get a little touchy when it comes to Griff. It's kind of embarrassing telling people about him.
Embarrassing. Why?
It's complicated. Griff wasn't the most popular guy. He had his faults. But I still loved him, you know? Sometimes people don't understand. I never knew my parents. My brother always looked out for me. He's the one who brought me here to Taurus. I was just a kid, only 5. But I remember the trip, if you could call it that. We were stuffed inside a packing crate in a starfreighter's cargo hold with just enough food and water to make the trip. Not exactly first class, you know?
You were stowaways?
I don't know the whole story. I was pretty young, but my brother owed a lot of money. Might even have been a few arrest warrants out for him, I don't know. The only way to get off the planet was to smuggle ourselves out. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like we were criminals. Well, maybe my brother was. See, this is why I don't like to talk about it. It makes Griff sound worse than he really was. My brother had his problems, but he always looked out for me.
He's family. You have to stick by your family.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Without my brother, I don't know where I'd be. He gambled and drank, and he was always borrowing money for his latest get-rich-quick scheme. But he had a good heart, you know? He taught me how to survive, showed me how to slice into a computer security system, how to get inside a locked building without the entrance codes, and how to spot a wealthy mark for a quick shell game.
Sounds like he was... Oh, yeah, let's just compliment her on it. Pretty handy skills to have, Mission.
Yeah, Griff did right by me. I really miss him since he left. I keep hoping he'll come back someday. He promised me he would.
Why did he leave?
He fell in with a bad crowd. It's all Lena's fault. She's the one who took him from me. Just batted those long lashes at him and off he went.
Who's Lena?
I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else you need?
Nothing.
Okay,
Never mind.
have it your way.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Please don't have anything more to
The
say.
elevator is off limits. It's obvious from the way you're dressed that you're not one of the Sith.
I've got my authorization papers
Well, why
right
didn't
here.
you say so? Everything seems... Just be careful down there.
Yeah. Just shut up. We're going down. We have to go a long way. Okay? Oh my gosh! What are they doing here?
How'd you like that?
A couple improved rapid shots on this guy here.
You'll never get me.
Helps to not shoot the ground.
You'll pay.
Oh my, there are a lot of them here. Why? Where do they respawn?
Time to rumble.
There's a ton of them here, though. A couple credits. A repair kit. I guess I never did go through this door right in front of me here. This one over here had a repair kit. Don't have a use for repair kits yet. Those are for different types of characters. Lower City Apartments. I don't know if I want to explore another set of Lower City Apartments right now. I'd rather just kind of get back to where we were. Not gonna do like 100% playthrough of this or anything. I mean, I don't have anything against like completing games and being a completionist and stuff like that. But I actually usually find that in RPG type games, they're not as much fun if you are. At least not for me, because it takes a lot of the challenge out. So I usually try to stay focused on what I'm doing in the game, and I only go so far, you know? Like, I do a lot of the extra stuff, don't get me wrong. We're gonna do a lot of extra stuff in this game. This game has tons of side quests, and if you don't do them, you're really missing out, because most all of them are really well fleshed out. But that doesn't mean I'm going to do every little bit of exploration that I can possibly do. There's going to be some stuff that I'm going to walk by. Like those apartments. We're just going to walk by them. But I think that, unfortunately, even though this was like basically literally all us walking back, because of all the conversations we had, I think this episode needs to end now. So we're going to search this rubble. Get 13 credits and a med kit, and when we come back, we will continue to explore the Undercity, finish up the upper section exploration over here, and then we'll head down to the sewer entrance from either there, or I think there's one over here too. And when it happens, and I'll see you all then. Have a good one.